Hello, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about Stardew Valley bachelors and bachelorettes. Because I've been playing so much of Stardew that I've been kind of like dreaming about it. Like, I deliberately locked myself in my room and like not allowed myself to leave the house for like almost like a month now because I just want to play Stardew, and then like that's my current fixation. So that's all I've been doing for like the last like couple of weeks, and I haven't really told anybody about it because it's kind of like, why would I tell anybody about this? This is my thing. So I'm going to keep that to myself. Okay, this is between me and you. If someone were to ask me why they didn't hear from me for like a month, I'm just gonna tell them I had COVID. I didn't have COVID. I don't have COVID, but I'd rather tell them I have a life-threatening disease than tell them that I deliberately kept myself inside the house to play a video game. That's peak loser behavior, and that's not me. The image I want to project is me having COVID. So there's that. All right. So I kind of want to talk about the spouses and the people you can romance, because I've been watching quite a bit of videos on it, and I kind of have opinions, okay? And their opinions. I don't know if they're unpopular, popular, whatever, because I'm not really in the fandom. I just play the fucking game, okay? Um, let me. I probably have it like in my head, but maybe I'll make like a visual and just pop it up. I probably won't. I don't know. But S tier. I already know who's going in S tier. My boy Alex, bro. Alex, he is. I only have one game file, but I was playing the other game with my friend. First game I ever played was a multiplayer game with my friend, and I originally wanted to wife up Caroline. Turns out she's not wifeable. She's a married woman, committed woman, a mother. I don't know what else she is. A mother, a wife, a housekeeper. So I imagine my shock when I wasn't able to wife her up. I was so disappointed. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should go for her daughter. Okay, hear me out. If I go for Abigail, then I'll have an opening to Caroline. Now that's wicked. That's wicked. I know it's wicked. It's demented, but that's what just how I was thinking. I was like, if I am fiending for Miss Caroline. Okay, hear me out. If I'm fiending for Miss Caroline, but she is unavailable, what's the closest thing to her? What's the closest thing to her that is tangible? Turns out it's her daughter. So my first playthrough, I pursued Abigail, and then I was like, oh, fuck this shit. And then me and my friend stopped playing because we got busy. Well, she got busy because she has a job. I don't, obviously, because I'm playing Stardew. But in my own game, I pursued Alex because I'm playing a boy in this game. His name is Stitchy. And he's just a little mouse boy. And he just be running around doing shit. Okay, so I put up. So he kind of looks a little emo. Maybe I'll put a picture up. He's like this little emo mouse dude, and I was like, wouldn't it be so funny if I hooked him up with the local jock? And I did that, and I'm so happy because I loved everything about Alex. Like he is such a fucking himbo that like my brain goes kapow every time I think about him. Like like he's just like one of the best people ever, and I'm kind of sad that he doesn't like get to do anything else other than stay in my farm after we got married. I kind of wish that he could like still do shit, but like, okay. Actually, I have one complaint. He has this one piece of dialogue where like we hug or like kiss or whatever, and he's like, you're farming up from all that farm work," and that shit just every time he does that, bro, I literally have to pause my game and like take a walk. I have to pause my game and like stand up for a little bit, take a breather, like do something, because that shit be making me like not turned on. It's not turned on. It's me literally being like, why would you say that? Like, I'm embarrassed for you. Like, why on earth would you say that to me at fucking 6 a.m. in the motherfucking morning? Save this shit for the night, boy. But whatever. You know what? That's on him. It's him. It's Alex. Whatever. But I have heard some complaints about him being sexist. If you're a female, so I would watch out if you're a female. But I do not have any experience with him as a female character. I don't think I'm gonna pursue him in my next game file if I'm gonna make another game file. I think I'm gonna play as a girl and try to pursue one of the girls. And then speaking of which, um, I actually don't know if I want to pursue one of the girls. I kind of want to, cause like, right now I'm like trying to get like at least like full hearts with everyone in town. Um, and Elliot, he kind of grew on me. He's a little funky dude. He's a funny little dude. He's really weird. Like one of the dialogues was like, "Oh, I was thinking about you, and then you appeared," or some shit like that. And I was like, I am a married man. Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, what is wrong with you? You fucking do no gooder. Like, what the fuck are you doing talking to a married man? That's probably how Caroline feels, huh? Oh well. Anyways, well, I was like, okay, Elliot, like, stay in your fucking lane, you fucking weirdo. But otherwise, he's a pretty sweet dude, and like his his heart scenes, are those what they're called? I don't know, but they're pretty sweet, I guess. Just him, do that, and his piano playing, yeah, that shit rocks. I mean, I don't know, like that shit just be sounding like music. So I don't know, he's doing something right. Um, and there's that. What else? Every okay, I hate to come back to Caroline, but every time I have a heart scene with her, I just wish she was fucking single, dude. I just wish that woman didn't have a ring on her finger. But guys gotta stay faithful to her man, his man, their man. I don't fucking know. Anyways, but yeah. So I guess Elliot will go in A tier because I don't know. I don't know. Like maybe A or B tier. I haven't really decided. Like I don't know if I would want to like wipe him up or nothing like that. Speaking of A tier, I think Sam is a pretty cool dude. Every time I talk to him, he's pretty chill, except for the times he's trying to do a fucking kickflip and just ignores me. But he's a pretty cool dude from what I'm seeing. So A tier. He got pretty cool hair too, little Goku. Sebastian. I don't really know about that emo fuck. There's a lot of emo people in my life already, and the last thing I want to do is add another one of that into like a fictional game I'm trying to play. But maybe if I like make a game file where there's a jock, but otherwise B C tier. I don't know. He's aight. He's aight. I don't know what else to say about him. Abigail, she's pretty cool. I don't know if I would wife her up though, because she's just I don't know. I did say that I wanted her the first round, but that was because it was a means to an end, you know? Um but like singular is like when she's by herself, like just as her as a person without her mom, B C tier. I don't know. Yeah, maybe C. Maru. Oh, how I feel about her. I think she's a pretty cool chick. The cutscenes that I've experienced is just one. I remember the one with Demetrius. Is that his name? Whatever his name is, and he like low key like threatened me or some shit like that. He was like, "Oh, it'd be pretty sad if like someone got in the way of her bright future," and I was like. I like at first my brain didn't register that as like an insult. I didn't realize that was directed towards me until like Maru came back and then the options were like, "Oh, your dad was being weird." I didn't like for some reason my brain didn't assume that he was like not threatening me, but like coyly, coyly stressing me out. You know, he was like mucking me out. So I didn't realize that was occurring when it occurred, but after like it happened, I had to pause the game and think about it. I was like, what the fuck just went down? And I was like, it hit me. Like after like chopping down like a couple trees, I was like, oh my god, that man was he thought I was trying to he thought I had some intentions with his daughter, and it all just clicked from there. And I was like, oh well. And I think I probably ignored Maru for like a couple of like weeks after that because I was like, oh yeah, I heard that message and I'm not coming back. But I still was really nice to that man Demetrius because he sends me good stuff. So there's that. Yeah. So Maru, C D. I don't know. She's like I said, she's cool, but like marriage, C D. Unfortunately, Haley. From what I'm hearing, I heard that she's she gets better when you get to know her, but like every time I give her something, she just doesn't like it, and like oh my god, it just pisses me off every time I like talk to her and she just ignores me or says I stink. Like I can't help that I don't have a shower in my house. I have a sink, but I can't fit in there. Like I'm so sorry I can't afford a shower. And it offends me. So I don't know about Haley, but she's pretty and like I heard that like in her later like if you get to know her better, she like donates books to children, which I don't give a fuck about because I don't give a fuck about kids. So I don't really care about that, which leads me on let me rank her really quick. C or D. Maybe D. Anyways, which leads me on to Penny. I don't care about Penny. I'll be honest with you, but she's very sweet. But as I said, I don't care about kids. I really don't give a fuck if she's good with kids. That's the last thing I look for in like a spouse. I don't really look at anything for a spouse as long as you get the break. No, I don't know. I just chose Alex because I thought he was like a dumbass bitch. So, but with Penny, I don't really care if she's good with kids or not. But it is a bonus, I suppose. It's kind of like ordering like a burger, and then it just comes with like what's like a useless. Oh, like a toothpick. Yeah, it like you you get a burger, and it's all cut up, and then it just has a fucking like toothpick on top. It's like it's nice to have, it makes it look exquisite, but like it's not required. Like it's not needed, because like it's a burger. So it's kind of like that. Like just because she like kids don't mean that she's like the full package. At least that's how I'm feeling. I'm not sexist or nothing, bro, but that's just how it is. But otherwise, I think she's a pretty cool chick. She's really quiet, really reserved, and she's a good local. Yeah, I give her like sashimi, and she likes that shit. Give her flowers, she takes that shit. So good stuff. Maybe like marriage wise, B C. Yeah, she's not horrible. She's not horrible. Far from horrible. Um, Shane. Let's talk about Shane. Um, well, I've had a few of his cutscenes, and Dareth, I say, not for me, not for I, cause I'm kind of in that mindset of like, I don't want to fix that. Who said that? But hear me out, okay? I just believe that like some people just need to deal with their own problems, and I highly doubt that marriage is gonna solve Shane's alcoholism, depression, suicidal tendencies. Like that sounds like a problem for like a therapist. I am a farmer who's trying to make a spank, okay? I'm focused on very farmerly tasks, like going in the mines and like preserving shit. Okay, I'm not in the market of like selling SSRIs or whatever the fuck, giving him antidepressant, giving him fucking cognitive behavioral therapies. Like I don't have the license for that. Okay, so I don't really I with Shane, he can't. I hate to say this, man, but he can fend for himself. He's a grown man. He can fend for himself. Like I love it, that he like improves later on, and you don't have to like romance him. And from what I'm hearing, it's better if you don't romance him because he just improves. But when you get married, he kind of reverts back. Um, so maybe romancing him is okay, not okay. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people probably like him because I actually don't know. I don't actually know what the consensus of Shane is. Um, but it is tragic that we could have romanced up the fucking wizard, and God knows why you guys chose another fucking emo bitch for me to choose from. But there it is. Because I feel like the wizard, he's a different type of emo. Like Sebastian, he's just emo. But like with the wizard, he's like alternative. um, of the very sorts. Like Wicca alternative. Not like in my mom's basement alternative. It's like hoodoo, voodoo, boohickeys type of alternative. So that's what I'm quite intrigued about. But anyways, but yeah, Shane, yeah, I'm not in the market of like with that like mindset of like I can fix him. No the fuck I cannot. I know my limits. I can't even fix like a broken bed. I can't even fix I'll be honest with you. Every time I break something, I can't fix it. I just leave it. Okay, I just leave it out and just hope it like magically repairs itself. So the thought of me just picking up someone who is like Shane, not for me, because I'll be honest with you, man. That's like picking up another one of me. It's like picking up one of my clones and be like, I can fix you. No, the fuck you can't, bitch. Put that girl down. Maybe that's a little bit of projection, but yeah. Moving on. Shane, we are going to put him in. I'm so sorry about this, but F tier. F tier. I'm so sorry, Shane, man. You're a cool dude. You a bitch, but you're a cool dude. Okay, I get why you bitched at me the first couple times, and you do get nicer, and you are pretty easy to please, surprisingly. So, but unfortunately for me, F tier. Okay, who's next? Harvey. Let's speak about Harvey. Did I tell you guys that I was initially pining for Harvey in my first playthrough? Okay, I did. Okay, that's good. That was because I thought he was, an intellectual, like a very soft, timid man. But the more I talk to him, the more I'm kind of like, I want to strangle you. Because every time I talk to him, it's always something, bro. It's always something, and I'm just like, damn you, men. And it just baffles me, man. It just baffles me how some people go for it. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to take. You know what I think it is? It's a mustache. It's that mustache and glasses and the suit. Triple whammy, man. That will get the bitches. Or the what's the male equivalent? You know what? Bitches is a gender inclusive term. Let's just say that. That will get all the bitches, okay? But not I, unfortunately. I am not a part of the bitches that are intrigued with those three assets. Um, like he's a cool dude. Well, I say cool as in like he's like I don't know. Like I've only had I don't even know if I had like a cutscene with him like that. I don't think so. So I don't know. Maybe my opinions will change once I get more into the game. I mean, I'm like balls deep in the game now, but um, he's like so CD. I don't really have much to say about him. So yeah. Um, I think the last did I talk about Haley? I feel like I did. Okay, did I talk about what's that blue bitch's name? Oh, Emily. No, I have not talked about Emily. Okay, Emily. She's cool, very quirky. And well, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. One time I gave her my sashimi that I made, and she said it had bad energy with it, and I think I cried a little bit. I don't know. I think I teared up a little bit of a tear jerked out of my eye because everyone in town loves my sashimi, but she said my sashimi had bad energy, bro. That shit made me so fucking like emotional. Like I literally almost went and punched a wall over a fucking blue-haired girl telling me she don't like my fucking sashimi. Like how idiotic. But you know what? I took that heart to heart. So she goes in my C tier. She's sweet, but the fact that she said that my my locally famous sashimi had bad energy compared to a fucking blueberry I picked out for the floor and didn't even wash and gifted to her, where to which she said it had good energy. I honestly don't respect her energy metrics, okay? Because it's off. It's off. She needs to get it like recalcibrate, baby. Oh my god, recalibrated. I'm so sorry. I just said what I said and it just came out so sounded like Fred Flintstone. I'll be honest with you. Let me slow down on my speech before I start speaking like I got lobotomized. I'm so sorry. I'm also so congested. It's crazy. Maybe I do have. No, I'm joking. I've been inside the house for like a month. There's no way I have COVID unless my parents brought it in. But no, I think I'm just congested. Anyways, but see, that is how I feel about. And then her cutscenes are pretty cute too. I like the one where she's like in that dream. The music was banging, bro. I turned it up. I was like, yeah, that should go hard. Yeah. And I think that's is that everybody? I think so. Yeah. I can't believe. I feel like I should give like one of the girls like a higher rating, but I really don't feel anything towards the girls. I think that mayhaps I might go for Haley next. I don't know though because I kind of want to complete the package. The homie hopper? Oh no, you guys didn't hear that from me. But don't tell Alex. Don't tell Alex. But maybe I'll make a new like game file and try to romance up Haley because I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. I really am. Because I mean, when they say keep in the group, but shit, I'm gonna keep in the group, man. Fuck. Oh. But the other girls don't really interest me as much. I'm not sure why. Like none of the guys interest me as much either, except for Alex. Because I don't know. I'll tell you. Let me. Okay, sit down, kids. Let Grandpa tell you a little story of how Stitchy and Alex met. So I was shit at fucking fishing, okay? Like, I did not know how to fish. My game with my friend, I was not able to fish. She was one that did all of the fishing, mining, combating. I was just on the farm doing all the farm shit, okay? I was watering, I was cropping, whatever the fuck, right? And then I had to fend for myself when I started my own game. I was like, oh man, I need some fucking money because the second I planted those potatoes on the first day of spring, I was like, shit, I need money. So I went out and I trained myself for like a week in the game, just so I can like learn how to fish. And when I learned it, man, the euphoria I felt, man. If if fishing and Stardew Valley could be compared to anything in real life, I would say it's like an antidepressant. For me personally, maybe heroin, maybe speed, maybe something, okay? Maybe coke. I don't know. But whatever the fuck is in the mechanics, oh my god, bro. I be getting like shivers. I be tingling. I be like shaking every time I fish. I literally be getting butterflies in my fucking stomach every time I fish in that damn game. You know why? Well, I can't fucking explain. I didn't make it the fucking game. But what I'm trying to say is that there's something in the mechanics of that motherfucking fishing game that be making my brain tingle so fucking much that I literally play Stardew Valley just to fucking go fishing. And I hate fishing. In real life, that is, because it's boring. But in Stardew Valley, man, God bless. God fucking bless. What can I say? So, anyways, so yes, so it was summertime. It was the peak of summertime, and I was just going ham on the fishing. I planted all my crops, set up the sprinklers, ran the fuck into the beach, and there he was, Alex, just standing by the beach, by his lonesome. And guess what I have in my inventory? Sweet pea. So I gave him one, and the next thing you know, I was almost up to like 6 hours with him just by going to the beach every single day. He was there. I gave him the fucking flower. I went fishing. Lord. And next thing you know, we got married. And I don't know how else to cap off that story because we just got married and that's just how it happened. And I think he's a pretty good spouse. Like, ooh, look at this burn I got. Ew. Wait. You can see the blister from the side. Ew. You can't really see it, but oh, look how it glistens. Oh. Anyways, um, but yeah, that's the only thing I really don't like about Alex. I told you guys that thing where he like hugs you and says that you're firming up. And he like moans, so he's like, I'm like, oh, like I wish they would get like a trigger warning for when he does that, because that shit just makes me like. I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that. Like I want to be nice about this. I really do, but Jesus Christ, Alex, get a grip. Not that kind of grip, but like get it together, man. Like it's 6 in the fucking morning, man. At least let me have my coffee or something. Like shit. Let me go water my props. crops, and then we'll talk about my muscles shit. But yeah, he's really sweet. Like I have a little pet cat. His name is Needle, and seems like Needle's been taking a pretty good liking to Alex. Man, been sleeping on the bed quite a bit, and I quite enjoy that. And oh my god, the other day I caught Needle sleeping next to Alex's gym equipment. Shit brought tears to my eyes, man. I was bawling my eyes out. I was like, I was choking up because that was the damn cutest thing I've ever seen. And I just gotta say, man, every time that man wakes up and waters my crops, even though he doesn't need to because I got it all locked up with sprinklers, um, that's still such a sweet sentiment, man. I think that's what being in love is like. I wouldn't know, but shit, that's good stuff. And I don't think like I've ever pissed him off because apparently you can piss off your fucking spouse, but I don't know how that's possible. I don't think I've ever pissed him off before. If he did, if oh, he does get sad on rainy days. He won't even give my character a kiss, which is kind of disrespectful because whose house are you? No, I'm playing, but I don't know. You know, rainy days it'd be like that. So I get it, and it's cool that he gets to chill with his homies on Sunday and watch the game. Like the fuck you need $5,000 for? Like you literally could just make that with like some cardboard. Like the fuck you do with my own money? The shit that I do, man. But you know what? I was glad to be of use, even though that's all I be doing. But yeah, uh, I can't stop staring at this, bro. Like, look how humongous it is. Like, ugh, disgusting. But yeah, so that's my ranking, and that's my story of how I met Alex. Can you believe his name was gonna be Josh? Ew. Anyways, but yeah, I'm not sure if I missed anybody else. I think that was everybody. But if I missed somebody, then that means they really don't matter, and they probably go in F tier. Um, and that's basically all I have to say on this topic. Maybe I'll talk more about some of the other villagers. You guys already know how I feel about Caroline, but mayhaps in the future I shall elaborate on her husband, or mayhaps not. Anyways, but that's all I gotta say for today. All right, peace out, Girl Scout. All right, bye.